lovers of television, I know that at some point you may have watched a show called How It's Made. From the international scene, they show us how they make vehicles, how they make various equipment that we use. And you may be wondering how this is made. A complete aluminium pot. We are in Mississippi compound today, and this is the Zambian Genius you're watching, powered by Rockville University. And so we are here to see how this is made from a Zambian concept. And the Zambian Genius is giving you a genius that has around here an industry that makes this.
My name is Smoch Fonda Jr. This is my production. I work with 3 partners here. This one is my cousin, Steve Sharova. And this one here is my friend, Ernest Mukuka. So, here we are going to start by making a firewood. Fire. This, which we are using machine here, we call it a boiler. So we put first fire inside there. After that, I'll get a pot and then I put inside. From there, I'll add some charcoal surrounding. By the moment I'm waiting here, I'll go to my main shop there. I open it. There is sand and boxes where we can mold some shapes of the pot. He's mixing the sand to make sure that the sand is very clear with no dry one. These are he's going to tie with a rope. So there is tying to make sure that they are intact. On this stage, he's going to put sand inside there. That sand which is put inside is the inside pot to make a ball. You have to make sure that that sand is level on that edge of the pot. And from here, he's going to make a ground so that it is set where he's going to put in that mold of the pot. He's setting now a foundation there so that he put that pot upside down. The reason why he's hammering that like that, to make sure that the soil inside that is measuring, or to make it fixed inside. the way we make this pot, it has got 3 parts of it. Yeah. So you have to put the boxes, one to the other and another one to the other side. And there, then you tie. After tying, it's going to get the dry soil there. He applies there. You get now the main soil to put in that mold. So you have now to hammering the soil so that it become harder. You have to hammer very harder so that it won't break by opening it. Because after finishing there, we are going to separate it. So you have to make very hard. At that stage, you hammer the soil to make sure that that ground is going to be on the same level with the boxes. So here now is putting some materials in that pot. This aluminium, we get them from the scrap metal dealers. That's where we buy from. So you have to use the pins, which we call pliers, a very big pliers, to put inside the boiler. So here is putting charcoal inside, surrounding that pot which you put inside. At the moment, we are not going to close it. We'll leave it open just like this to let the fire go up. Yeah, to get light up, yes. So now there, he has to use the shining spoon to shine that ground there, to make that the edge of that joint is intact. So from that side is going to use the top one. That top is where we put some stands. We apply the dry sand there to make a separation of the first mode of that one which is on down. We're going to put now some stands there.
This side we put 1 stand. This side we put 2 stands of the pots. So now we're starting hammer to make this pot, these stands to be strong. We'll put more stands to put the stands to be inside. Yeah. So now we are finished to hammer. So we get this wood. We're starting hammering to make this sand to be tight. So now we are going to get a spoon. We start digging the small, or when we carry the aluminium to put in this hole to make the shape of the pot. Now I've done it now. I went over the pot that side. Maybe I dig. So now I'm going to put the mark. When I remove this this box. Have you seen? When I put the marker, when I remove this box, when I come to put again, to note this is the exact the way I remove. We should remove this sand. I finished to remove, so now I start to remove part by part. I start for the top one. This is the top one for the stand. I remove, I take this side. We should put the cold water to separate. Now I start separating. So now I'm going to remove this one for the first one. Have you seen we are making in 3 pieces of this pot. This is the first one, second one, and the third one. So now my brother is going to finish to explain it.
He's going to move that mold. So after removing that, as you can see, the shape is remaining now there in that mold. So that's now to shine so that the pot outside to look very smart. That you are seeing there, it will be going to be the outside of the pot. Then the ball here is the inside of pot. You will do the same as he did from that side. He has now to remove the separation. Make sure that the line is correct. After that, you have to make sure that that ball is smooth. Shine gently to make that ball to look so smart and better smooth. That's the inside of the pot. And from that stage you will remove the stands inside there so that they will just remain the O. So it's making smooth the edges there. because there are three parts of it. At that stage, it's going now to place it back to end up where the line is. After that, you tie on both sides. After that, you get a top one. You measure that, you end up on that marker. Doing sand to cover up the sides. At this stage, we have finished for the mode of the pot. Just now to start making a lid. Here now, making a lid. Put the mold there down on the ground. I get a mold, a wood, I hammer. And I'm going to fix the edge of the reed. I have to make sure that the edge of the reed and the ground is just the same. There I'll get a top. Get a dry soil, apply inside here. I have to hammer very harder. I have to make sure that the soil here is on the same level with a top, I mean with a box. After here, I have to remove this mold. Bring a hand of the reed, put on the ground this, and make a hole. After here, I'll remove that. This is still to leave the hole. I have now to replace it.
So from start to finish, how the aluminium pot is made here in Zambia and in Mississippi compound, are you not just impressed that these guys are genius? How did you come up with this mechanism of making this pot?
I was taught by my brother. Yes, it was in 2010. Yeah, when I came here, I found my brother was the one who was making this, and he taught me how to do this, and I learned from him. And
I see you are passing on the knowledge to the young ones as well in this guy that's working with you already here.
Sure.
It's a team of 4 now. Yeah, but mainly the 3 guys are the ones that are based here.
Sure.
This is very impressive. Wow. So 10 pots per day you can afford and supply to the whole country.
Yes.
A challenge to all the stakeholders there, including government departments. You could probably, if you order aluminium pots from outside the country, it's high time you thought twice and order the locally but state-of-the-art aluminium pots made in Zambia by the Zambian Genius. See you next time.